I join my fellow citizens this morning to welcome and celebrate the new year 2018. This year promises to be far better in our quest for change. Unfortunately, I am saddened to acknowledge that for many, this Christmas and New Year holidays have been anything but merry and happy. Instead of showing love, companionship, and charity, some of our compatriots chose this period to inflict severe hardship on us all by creating unnecessary fuel scarcity across the country. The consequence was that not many could travel, and the few who did had to pay exorbitant transport fares. This is unacceptable, given that NNPC had taken measures to ensure availability at all depots. I am determined to get to the root of this collective blackmail of all Nigerians and ensure that whatever groups are behind this manipulated hardship will be prevented from doing so again. Such unpatriotism will not divert the administration from the course we have set ourselves. Our government's watchword and policy thrust is change. We must change our way of doing things or we'll stagnate and be left behind in the race to lift our people out of poverty and into prosperity. My address to fellow Nigerians this morning is devoted mainly to informing you about intense efforts this administration is putting to address our country's huge infrastructural deficit. We are going to make significant inroads in advancing road, rail, and power projects across the country. The Ministry of Power, Works and Housing is one of the drivers of this government's commitment to renew and increase Nigeria's stock of infrastructure in order to achieve global economic competitiveness as targeted under the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan. With regards to railways, we have set ourselves ambitious targets. Already in construction stage is the Lagos-Kano standard gauge railway. The line should reach Ibadan from Lagos by the end of this year and will carry 2 million passengers per year and 5 million tons of cargo will be transported every year, giving a substantial boost to the country's economy. Construction of the Kano to Kaduna segment is expected to commence this year and reach Kaduna by the end of 2019. By the end of 2021, the two ends will be joined so that we will have standard gauge railway across the main north-south trading route. The Abuja-Kaduna route will be boosted by additional rolling stock next Thursday and will be able to handle 1 million commuters annually. At the same time, I have approved in negotiations will be concluded in the first part of this year for the Port Harcourt to Maiduguri line, covering Aba, Owerri, Umuahia, Enugu, Oka, Abakaliki, Makadi, Lafia, Jos, Bauchi, Gombe, Yola, and Damaturu. The Abuja to Itape line will go through Barrow and terminate in Warri with construction of a new seaport at Warri. Negotiations are also advanced for the construction of other railway lines, firstly from Kano to Maradi in Niger Republic, passing through Kazauri, Daura, Katsina, Jibia to Maradi. Secondly, Lagos to Calabar, the coastal rail, in quote, through Ore, Benin, Abo, Asaba, Onisha, Sapele, Ughelli, Warri, Yenagoa, Otoke, Port Harcourt, Aba, Uyo, and Calabar. In the next few years, all these Nigerian cities will be linked by functional modern rail systems, giving enormous boost to the social and economic life of our people. With respect to the Abuja Capital Light Rail, progress has reached 98% completion, as at 64% completion when we assumed office. Only test runs remain before start of operations. This train service will stimulate economic activities in the federal capital and provide residents with an efficient and safe transportation system. 12 railway substations around the capital over a 45.2 kilometer route will serve as a catalyst and a full factor to the economy of the area. The light rail system will reduce traffic congestion and carbon emission in line with the administration policy on climate change. Management of Federal Roads Maintenance Agency has been reconstituted and has been charged with a 12-week rapid intervention in road repairs to cover all the geopolitical zones. Government is undertaking repairs and maintenance of 44 roads within the 6 geopolitical zones. 25 major highways will be funded under the 100 billion naira Sukuk facility. Each geopolitical zone will benefit by an equal amount of 16.67 billion naira. The following major highways are to receive sufficient attention: A. Oyo, Obomusho; B. Ofusu, Ore, Aje Bandele, Shagamu; C. Yenagoa Road Junction, Kolo, Otoke, Belsa Farm; D. Enugu, Port Harcourt, Dual Carriageway; E. Onisha, Enugu Expressway; F. Kaduna Eastern Bypass; G. Dualization of Kano Maiduguri Road; H. Dualization of Abuja Lokoja Benin Road; and I. Dualization of Suleja Mina Road. In addition, government has approved work to start on the reconstruction of Abuja, Kaduna, Zaria, Kano Road, which is in a state of disrepair. Work will soon start and is expected to be completed in 2019. More Nigerians across the country are experiencing improved power supply to their homes and businesses. However, power remains a concern to this government because too many people still do not have a regular and reliable supply. The Payment Assurance Guarantee Scheme, which started in January 2016, has enabled the Nigerian bulk electricity trader to raise so far 701 billion naira to assure generation companies of at least 80% payment for any power delivered to the national grid. Consequently, generation has now reached 7,000 megawatts. On December 8, 2017, the country achieved 5,155 megawatts of power delivered to consumers, the highest level ever recorded. Several Merban projects have been revived. Repairs of Afan Power Station added 110 megawatts in 2017, and another 240 megawatts will be added this year through a private investment partnership. Katsina Power Project is now being tested and producing 10 megawatts of power from wind for the first time in Nigeria. It should be fully operational this year. The Zingeru 700 megawatts hydroelectric power project, stalled by court cases, is due for completion in 2019. The transmission and other requirements to operate the 30 megawatts Gurara Phase 1 hydroelectric plant, the 40 megawatts Kashimbila hydroelectric plant, and the 215 megawatts Kaduna gas LPG diesel power plant will also be completed this year.